What is this pile of thick, heavy glass found after heavy rains? After recent heavy rains, a pile of very thick glass was discovered on a ranch. The glass pieces are heavy and appear to have been washed in by the weather. They're unidentifiable, with no clear origin. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is an old CRT cathode ray tube glass. The thick, heavy glass likely came from a large-screen TV or monitor, which was common before flat-screen technology took over. The glass was used to shield the CRT while allowing the display to function. Fun fact: CRT televisions were once the standard in households, but were incredibly bulky and heavy. Some large models weighed over 300 pounds. What is this wooden object with a particle board blade and hollow drum? This odd wooden object with a particle board blade and hollow drum was found at a thrift store. It also has a small hole and some markings on it. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is a tremulant for an old reed organ. The tremulant, sometimes called a vox humana, is a mechanism that creates a vibrato or wobble effect in the sound produced by the organ. It works by altering the airflow through the reed pipes, giving the music a more dynamic quality. Fun fact: the tremulant was an essential feature on many older organs, adding depth and expression to music. What is this sterling silver cylinder with intricate details and a tube inside? This silver object, measuring around 3 inches, features detailed craftsmanship and a tube along with a decorative top. Some pieces seem to be missing, and their original contents are unknown. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is a mezuzah, a small Jewish ritual object typically affixed to doorposts. The tube holds a scroll with specific Hebrew verses from the Torah, known as the Shema. These verses express the Jewish faith and are meant to be a symbol of God's protection over the home. Fun fact: the mezuzah is an ancient tradition that dates back to biblical times, and many Jewish homes still display them today as a mark of faith and protection. What is this small black plastic item with an orange piece that slides around? This plastic item, with an orange part that slides, was found by a friend in a humidifier. It's an odd-shaped part, with no immediate use apparent, though it looks like it interacts with water. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is a float from a Drio humidifier. It clicks into place in the water tank where it floats to monitor the water level. When the level gets too low, it activates a switch that shuts off the humidifier to prevent it from running dry. Fun fact: many appliances, from humidifiers to toilets, rely on float switches to regulate water levels automatically and prevent malfunction. What is this round, black, oval object with power wires and a metal ball inside? This unusual item was found in the bush. It consists of a round, black oval, with power wires extending from one side. Inside, there's a metal ball and what seems to be a very small electronic chip. The plastic casing holds everything together, giving it a compact and purposeful appearance. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is a float switch for a submersible pump. The float mechanism is designed to rise with the water level. As the water lifts the bulb, it triggers an internal switch, activating the pump. When the water level drops, the switch deactivates. This device ensures that pumps only operate when needed, helping to prevent damage from dry running. Fun fact: float switches are widely used in water systems, from sump pumps in basements to industrial water management, providing a simple but effective solution to automate the process. What is this copper vessel with tubes and greased springs? Found in a school science lab, this copper vessel has a hollow bottom, like a copper mug, and several tubes attached to it. The vessel appears to have been heated, and the metal tubes are connected to springs. Do you know what this could be or what it was used for? This is an apparatus for demonstrating heat conduction. The metal tubes, likely made of different metals, are used to show how heat is conducted at different rates. Small ball bearings are placed in the tubes, and as heat is applied to the base, the balls drop off at different times depending on the metal's conductivity. Fun fact: this experiment is a classic demonstration of the properties of metals, showing how some materials, like copper, conduct heat better than others, such as steel or aluminum. What is this metal strip with vertical pipes and a bow shape? This metal strip with vertical pipes and a slight bow appeared in the boot of a car, but nobody could identify its purpose. It seems out of place with no immediate connection to the car's components. Do you know what this could be, or what it was used for? This is a bracket for a floating shelf. The flat part screws into the wall, while the thick shelf has holes that slide over the round arms of the bracket. Secured with screws, the shelf appears to float without visible support beneath it. Fun fact: floating shelves became popular for modern interiors because they give the illusion of more space while maintaining a minimalist look. What are these tiny black objects wrapped in clear plastic? This small packet, containing 4 tiny black objects, was found on the kitchen bench. They are wrapped in clear plastic and taped shut, with no immediate clue as to their purpose. Do you know what this could be, or what it was used for? These are replacement stylus tips for e-readers like the Kobo. Over time, the stylus on such devices can wear out, and these replacement tips allow for continued use without replacing the entire pen. The small plastic wrapping helps to keep them safe and clean until needed. Fun fact: e-readers revolutionized reading, allowing for thousands of books to be stored in one compact device. The stylus adds another level of precision for navigation and annotation. I found this while exploring a creek bed yesterday in Kentucky. It weighs 17.8 pounds and has a diameter of about 5 inches. It's solid and round with a smooth surface and no obvious markings. Does anyone know what this might be or what it was used for? This is an 18-pound round shot, a type of ammunition used on U.S., French, and British ships. It's solid iron, and it would have been used in smooth-bore cannons. It could date back to either the Civil War or the Revolutionary War, depending on the location of any nearby battles. A little digging into the area's history could give you more context on its provenance. Looks like this creek has more history than I thought. If you love uncovering strange and mysterious objects, hit that like button and subscribe. Stay curious. More finds coming soon.